Good evening. I was born in Iran. My family fled to the Netherlands when I was 6 years old. But I was lucky. Growing up Dutch provided me with incredible opportunities that many children like me never had. I was incredibly fortunate to spend several years working and growing at the Peerless Guerrilla Games in Amsterdam. Herme, Angie, onwijs bedankt voor alle kansen die je me hebben gegeven. Thank you so much. And later, when I applied to a studio I've wanted to work at ever since I first played Halo, Bungie brought me to the United States. I am lucky. And today, standing in front of a room filled with my peers, I am honored to introduce my dear friend Rami. Lucky as I have been. It is easy to forget that there are hundreds of thousands of people across the globe who would drop everything to have an internationally acclaimed game studio nearby their homes. And there are hundreds of thousands of people who share the dream of standing on this stage, or even simply being in this room, but who do not have the opportunities that we were granted. They didn't have access to the knowledge, the jobs, the network, the press, and the visas that we, and definitely I, benefited from. All for reasons entirely out of their control. It is because of and for these people that we are honoring Rami tonight. He is not just... Shut down. He is not just receiving this award for his passion for independent development, his love of games and the power they have to change us, or his formidable beard. He is receiving this award for his accomplishments and work, focused on providing people with opportunities and access that each and any of us deserve, but not all of us are granted. His studio, Flambeer, has diverted significant resources towards helping fellow and aspiring game developers. From creating Do Press Kit, a free tool which is used by thousands of independent and mid-sized developers around the world, young initiatives like Train Jam, Indie Mega Booths, or Playgrounds. From supporting and advising platforms and events with their indie offerings to organizing One Reason to Be, he consistently uses his reach to raise awareness and urgency on things he recognizes as unjust or underrepresented. He spends a significant portion of his time traveling to emerging territories to speak to students, local developers and investors, governments and accelerators, museums, university, and media. All with the goal to help cultivate game development communities and guide opportunities for developers with potential. And perhaps, most notable of all, he introduced his mother to Final Fantasy and shared that experience with all of us on Twitter. Please join me in welcoming my friend, the man with as many names as initiatives, Rami Ibrahim Mahmoud Hanafi Ismail.
My name is Rami Ismail, one half of Dutch independent studio Flambeer, and I'm thankful. I am thankful to my parents, who have each in their own way inspired me to be driven, humble, and curious. Their presence here tonight means the world to me. playfulness, of responsibility, and of kindness towards others. I'm thankful towards my family and friends who, despite not many understanding what it is I do, have always supported me in following my passions. I am thankful for those who created and worked in this medium and industry long before I was part of it. For creating a medium that I fell in love with decades ago, for nurturing a culture of sharing and self-improvement, and for working on improving this industry tiny step by tiny step. I will try to uphold those values, and I will try to improve upon that which you would not or could not. I'm thankful to everyone who took a chance on me, and there are many of you from my early childhood until just today. I'm very aware that I'm far from perfect, and that many of you have worked hard to support me, teach me, correct me, work around or with my idiosyncrasies, and help me do what I do. I'm thankful to my co-founder, JW, who despite our well-documented differences, has always been a person I'm thankful to work with, and who has, without exception or reservation, supported me using Vlambeer's time, brand, and resources to help other developers, and pushes me to stand up for what I believe is right. I'm thankful to my wife, Adriel, who I met through games, who proposed to me through games, and who has, through support and example, shown to me what it means to be a gracious, considerate, and inspiring human first, and a hardworking, generous, and responsible creator second. Her generosity and thoughtfulness are a daily inspiration. I'm thankful to the passionate players around the world, those that support this medium with their passion, their kindness, their constructive criticism, their curiosity, and their love for this medium and its creators. Your enthusiasm is an inspiration, a goal to work towards, and a reward all at once. I'm thankful for the designers, the programmers, the artists, the musicians, the actors, sound designers, writers, QA, localizers, platforms, publishers, press, critics, content creators, marketeers, investors, producers, and other people that touch games on their way from the tiniest concept to the curious input and hearts of a player. You are all part of what allows this medium to flourish, and this medium is better for having you be part of it. I'm thankful for the event organizers, community organizers, teachers and professors, government employees, archivists, activists, researchers, and other passionate people sacrificing part of their life towards helping this industry and community connect and grow. Without your passion and efforts, I would not be able to visit your communities, to learn from your cities, your cultures, and your country's unique stories, challenges, and opportunities. I am thankful for those that work and fight to democratize this medium, to stand against injustice and toxicity, despite the hatred, anger, and so often lack of support they face. Your belief that this medium can be more makes this medium safer, more representative, more accessible, and more inclusive to those of any sex, race, gender, sexuality, ideology, heritage, history, language, country, culture, disability, socioeconomic reality, age, or situation. Who participate in this medium despite feeling or being treated as different or out of place. I'm thankful to those of you who participate in this medium and would want to be here in this room, but could not be here due to their financial, geographical, or political reality. Will continue to make our medium stronger, richer, and more representative. I'm thankful for those of you who are now taking their first step into our medium, or who dream of one day being part of it. As a medium, as an industry, as a people, we have our challenges and problems. We have our disagreements and controversies, but throughout all of human history, people have created ways to be playful, ways to be curious, and ways to learn. And you well might choose to take that torch forward into the future. And if you do, I hope that you will try to improve upon that which we here today will not or cannot. Being an ambassador of something can only be a point of pride if you believe that that which you represent is valuable. Throughout my life, I've seen games give people joy, wonder, curiosity, a means of expression, education, friendship, and love through both play and creation. So the overwhelming pride I feel in receiving this award comes not from the award itself, or from the title implied in it. The pride I feel comes from the idea that I could be an ambassador for you. The work that you do, and the value it adds to life's current, past, and future. So I'm thankful for those who support you, for those who encourage you, and for those who believe in you. Because I am thankful for you. All of you, you are why I am proud right now. And that pride, I feel, can only exist because I'm proud of you. Make games.